Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there are numerous occasions where the glories of the holy name have been sung, described, presented by Srila Shukdev Goswami, by Srila Sutta Goswami. And as far as our japa is concerned, one instruction that Srila Prabhupada gave us is to chant and hear. Two instructions which Srila Prabhupada gave as far as chanting the holy name is concerned, apart from chanting regularly and chanting incessantly, is sit properly and chant and hear, to listen to the sound vibration. In the Srimad Bhagavatam we find in the 6th canto, there's a verse which says, Nahi kaschit bhagavan aghatitam idam tvad darshanad nirnam akhila papakshaya yan nama sakrit shravanat ukkashopi vimuchyate samsarat. That, my dear Lord, it is not astonishing, aghatitam idam tvad darshanad nirnam akhila papakshaya. It is not astonishing that having darshan of your form, the living entity is becoming completely free from all problems and all sins. Because yan nama sakrit shravanat, he whose name just by once attentively chanting and hearing, even the most sinful, abominable person, pukkashopi, vimuchyate samsarat, becomes completely free from the shackles of birth and death. Just by listening to the holy name once. This is the power of the holy name. And on the other hand, if we chant and we don't listen to the sound vibration, then there cannot be greater disrespect to the holy name. Imagine if somebody is worshipping the Guru, offering arati to the Guru, offering namaskar to the Guru, has pictures of the Guru everywhere in the house, and says the pranam mantra of the Guru morning and evening. But when the Guru is speaking Krishna Katha, the person is not very interested to hear. The person is sleeping. Or at the end of the class they say, oh, Hari Bol, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. But if you ask them, how many classes of your Guru have you heard in the last 1 month? The answer is 0. Then disrespect is prominent. Although externally so many display of obedience and attachment are being made, actual respect can be seen by how attentive one is to listen to the words of Sri Guru or the instructions of Sri Guru, or being eager to apply those instructions in our daily life. That is actual respect. Everything else is important too, but it takes second position. The precedence, the prominence is in being attentive to listen to the words of Sri Guru and apply that in one's life. Similarly, one can give seminars on the holy name. One can read about the holy name. One can preach about the holy name. One can have syllables of the holy name written all over the house, and all of them are wonderful. But the actual test of respect to the holy name is when we sit to chant, how attentive are we to bring our mind back and focus on the sound vibration of the holy name. We find even towards the end of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami is wrapping up with Krishna Leela, and he says, Yan nama mangalagnam shrutam ata gaditam yatkritam gotra dharma. That, my dear Lord, you are so magnanimous. Yan nama amangalagnam. Your name is so powerful that can completely destroy, uproot all inauspiciousness. Shrutam atha gaditam. Whether uttered through the lips or even passively heard. Somebody else is chanting Harinam Sankirtan on the street, and someone else is on the sidewalk, and they just happen to passively see what's happening, and they're hearing Amangalagnam. It destroys all inauspiciousness. So imagine if the devotee is sitting, Gaditam and Shrutam, is chanting actively and listening to that sound vibration actively. How much benefit, how much gain is there? On the other hand, if we don't actively chant, and if we don't actively listen, how much loss is there? If it's raining outside, Or if the sunrise is there outside, let's say, the example of the sun, and we sit in our house, in our room, and we put all the curtains and all the blinds, we are keeping ourselves bereft of the wonderful, glorious rising of the sun and the setting of the sun and the rays of the sun. Then there's no point complaining that my D3 levels are dipping, or complaining that my mood is not fine, or complaining that there is no sun, there's no joy. But we'll have to step out. The sun is there. We have to step out and bathe in those sun rays. It is raining. We have to step out and drench ourselves, completely bathe ourselves in that rain shower. Similarly, the holy name is like the rain shower of joy. Krishna's name gives so much joy to the Brajvasis. Alas, 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 we are sitting in the house of our material attachment and putting the curtains of disrespect. We are putting the curtains and the blinds of not listening and hearing and giving enough respect and appreciation to the holy name. We are not bathing in the sun rays, and we are not drenching ourselves in the rain shower. Finally, to conclude, even in the pastime of Durvasa Muni and Ambarish Maharaj, when Durvasa Muni came falling at the feet of Sri Hari, begging for protection, because the Sudarshan Chakra of the Lord was chasing Durvasa, and Durvasa came and fell at the feet of the Lord. Durvasa Muni, when he offered prayers, he said, Yan nama shruti matrena puman bhavati nirmalaha. The living entity, puman bhavati nirmalaha, becomes completely cleansed, completely purified. Yan nama, just by hearing whose holy name. Shruti matrena. Even if one has not chanted the holy name, just by listening to the holy name. Shruti matrena. That's it. Puman bhavati nirmalaha. Alas, we are listening, but then we commit more sins after. So it is very important that we chant as much as we can. But if that's not possible, at least the first step is when we sit to chant japa, then at that time we chant, kick all our thoughts out, material thoughts. And even if the mind goes somewhere, we bring it by force. If our mind is going astray to material objects, we can tell our mind how Haridas Thakur spoke to the prostitute, that I will let you think on all this. I will let you execute all these plans. But for now, please cooperate with me. Only for 30 minutes, only for 45 minutes, only for 1 hour. And in this way, Haridas Thakur tricked the prostitute in 3 days and 3 nights, and she became a devotee. So that prostitute is our mind, because it is unchaste. That mind is going everywhere. It's supposed to come to Krishna. Mana is supposed to be at the feet of Madan Mohan, Shri Krishna. Again and again in the Gita, Krishna says, give your mind to me. But alas, alas, my dear Lord, I belong to you, but I am such a prostitute. I am such an unchaste servant that my senses and my mind go astray. And instead of bringing it back, I as the Atma, with my buddhi, I go with Sukh buddhi, with complete conviction that if I go there, I'll be happy. So when we sit to chant, Shruti matrena puman bhavati nirmalaha, let us bring our mind back to the holy name, and not just superficially say, yes, Krishna is none different from the holy name. Put your money where your mouth is. There's a saying like that. Put your money where your mouth is. Which means if we really say that we are Krishna conscious, let us act Krishna conscious, at least at the time of japa. That we chant with our tongue actively, and we bring our mind completely to the sound vibration of Krishna's holy names. Shri Hari Nam Prabhu Ki Jai.